Hello all, Seriously is here. I'm on my second normal save because today what we are going to do is some building R&D. Instead of trying to figure things out in permadeath on my save with restricted inventory space, I thought, I'd come. You know what, most people just make a creative save for R&D building purposes, but I made a second normal save because some of these bases I want to keep. I've got some cool bases on this save. We could show those off today, but we're not gonna. we're at the R&D base. I've just been waiting for sunrise because I did not build this place at a permanent sun location, unfortunately. So it's the morning. We got lots of weird stuff going on. Practice circles. We've got practice rooms, landing pad practice, tower practice, getting staircases right, that sort of jazz. Lots of stuff going on here. I really like this landing pad scenario here. Just the one cuboid room with 4 overlapping ones. There's a little bit of vibration in the overlap here. Look at that. Glitch, 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 glitch. That's a bit hard to look at, so that's the downside of that one. Unfortunate, because it's a really nice layout that gives these little segmented off railing here, which are perfect for statues. Yeah. Anyway, that's not what we're doing today. We're going to practice building the Permadeath base. I've put in a little square landing deck here at approximate heights on an approximately angled cliff face, like we've got back at the base. I figure somewhere around that is about the height we want to go, but somewhere around this angle all the way up is what we're looking at. It's hard to find the exact right geography to match anywhere else in the game, to be honest. I just noticed we're out of some resources. Let's fill some stuff up while we're here. There we go. Okay, so what are we going to do then? Let's build some stuff. I've made lots of carbon, I think. Yeah, we got 9,000 there, we got 9,000 there, and this is why. This is why you do it on normal if you're going to do it not on creative, because survival and permadeath have very low counts for this stuff. I could build, I don't know, a whole city out of wood right now. Let's see. Oh, is it sunset? No, just the sun going behind a cloud. Okay. It's not the prettiest of planets. We're not going to have a view similar to the Jesus Ale base on permadeath, but that's okay. It's okay. It's a lush. It's a perfect weather lush. It had yellowish skies and bluish grass. It's teal and orange, but whatever. That was the theme of the save, and I'm like, you know what? That's sort of perfect. We'll keep it. But we're just going to use it for building practice today. So let's get into it. We're going to structures. We're going to basic. No, we want to go to wood. It doesn't matter. It probably does. I might not have enough silicon powder to do a base here. Let's actually back out of basic and structures. I want to go to tech for a second. And I already have a base terminus. One of these things here, base teleport module. So I can't put one in to simulate what we have going on at home, but it feels like it would be something like this. Let's just put one of these in here to simulate it. It's going to take up a similar amount of space, and to center us, this is going to be the center of our circle, let's say. And I know that at home we have about this much space between the edge of the teleporter and the beginning of the next set of tiles, and then there's about 1 tile, so this is just about perfect. That doesn't leave us with much room for any kind of first floor, does it? We've got 1 tile width of space plus a little bit of, an extra 1.5 feet maybe. Oh, hello. I do have a lot of landing pads here at this test base, so we are going to have some ships landing probably. Alright, well, let's get back into structure, and we'll get to it. What I'm probably going to need is some glass. Let's make some of that first, because I don't have any of that on me. I think I have 1. I have 1. So, let's make a stack. I definitely have a lot of frost crystal here if I run out. 2 stacks, I guess. Boom, there we go. That'll last me. That'll last me way more than this save. I'm not going to put that much glass in. We'll see. We will see. So, do we want a front door here? And do we want it centered like that? Or do we want it with a window on it, off-center? Very good questions. I guess it depends how we are getting upstairs and what this first floor is going to look like. Let's just put in some windowed walls for now. I think the first floor is going to be windows. How wide do we want to make it? Let's just do 5 for now. Now let's see about getting upstairs with not a lot of space taken. Let's go to the skinny ladder. What would you call this? A ramp? A ramp. Staircase is what this is called. I mean, I guess it's a ramp. Not if you're in a wheelchair, though. It would be very hard to go up these in a wheelchair. We could have used a full one there as well. So I am not certain that this is going to work in the finished base, and I'm not certain that I want it to anyway. What I'm thinking is we do something like, we're going to put a wall in. We're going to have a back wall. Where's the walls at? We could even do just a bracing wall on the bottom here, something like this, right? And have the rock showing, but I don't want to. What I want to do is I'm going to put a wall, but first what I want to do is get in behind here to there, and then we're going to put a wall in like this. Is this what I want to do? Something like this. Okay, let me delete this floor. I think we're going to have to actually use the terrain manipulator afterwards again. Put that in there, we'll get rid of the ground. Okay, so that should be halfway, right? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so now what I want to do is... Well, I could delete this floor instead. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Okay. And that one, get rid of that. Wall is still there, perfect. We're gonna go to that to a half floor. We're gonna go that. We're gonna go, oh, it's not gonna let us put it in with the wall there. Okay, we'll put the wall in after then, if that's the way you're going to be. And we want to go to, oh, we're not gonna be able to put a wall in after the stairs are in, are we? Well, darn, I guess I'm not gonna be able to do this. What I wanted to do was something like, well, that, but rotate it around like that. See what I mean? And then have the top half be a wall. But if I can't do that, is there a way to go half height? Let's try that. I would have done this all the way along. We don't need that half wall. It would have been deleted. So let's go to, and this is one of the reasons why you do this on, you know, a backup save, on a secondary save, creative, or something like that. Now I believe 4 is the height of a wall, correct? Yes, okay. So 2 is where we want to make one of these go out. Here, it's not going to let us, okay. What if we do that then? Because that's where the wall can start, and then it'll start above 2, right? Yeah, that's gonna work. There we go. Now, if I terrain manipulate that, how does that look? Okay. Let's put the floor back in. Woo! That was close. I forgot that we are not on ground level. Terrain manipulator, restore. Okay. No, I don't want to restore. I want to mine it away. I want to get rid of that. Just want to see how that meets up. So I can delete these and put a floor back in. Doesn't really matter which way it faces. Oh, it's not going to let me put that one in. How about small ones? Yeah, for some reason it lets you put small ones in underneath staircases. Okay, all right. But I don't want any of that wood to show. No, no, this is not what I'm going for. Well, better to find out this way than on the save. Okay, let's delete all of that. We should get most of our cliff back, except the part I deleted, probably. Let's restore that. Big one. There we go. And we forgot to put that floor back in first. Okay, well, that's okay. That's okay. Stand here. Build camera. Oh, actually, let's back out of there and switch off of terrain manipulator first, because that gets us a very weird building reticle. Instead of a dot, we get the terrain manipulator. And yeah, let's not have that. So what we could do is do a wall straight up. Where'd they go? It's a door frame. Wait. Yeah, I didn't think it was this far over. I guess I was wrong. Something like this, right? Up against that, and then I guess we'll have to have the staircase on the inside, like this, perhaps. Right? Right there from the door. And how does that let us access the second floor here? So if we have this and this there, we can put a regular floor here and here, right? Yes, that'll work. And how does this room look inside? Not too big. The windows help a lot, though. They do. All right, we're not going to get a lot of use out of this first floor. That's good to know. So I might decide to move this forward a bit and go for a second, or at least a half of a floor. That's hard to decide. Let me keep building up and see how I like this. We don't need any actual walls here. Which way would I do these stairs? Am I going to have more walls going straight up here? Depends how tight the cliff face is, because if I go to the half floor tiles here, I went the long way by a long shot. I don't know where I even put that one. Or that one. Where are these all going? There we go. Whoops. Like that. Can I put this in behind it? Looks like I can. But it sticks through the earth. I don't want any of that to show is my problem. Whoops, I'm in concrete. Right, I can terrain manipulate it away, but it's going to regrow for other people, even if I use the base pieces to delete that land. Because I'm happy enough with how that looks to get up to another further level. But I do have to say, I wish this second level were more than just a half level, wider. looks like level 3 is going to be our first major actual floor. So, how do we want to arrange this house then? Normally I would want the bedrooms at the top, on the very top floor, but we have very limited space on these floors. We don't need a very luxurious, huge bedroom, but I would like to do that for the top floor. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just put something like, I guess this will be a foyer, or foyer, depending on how you pronounce that word. French or English style. French or American English style, because I'm pretty sure the English say foyer. Foyer, like the French. Canadians do. Let's see. And the annoying part about this is to keep testing it, I have to keep terrain manipulating. I may as well just stay on the terrain manipulator. While building. Yeah, that doesn't show up as much as I thought it did. If that's the bulk of how much it shows up, that's okay. And we can fall down here? Yes, we can fall down here. Okay, good. Get the underneath side. We missed some far over there. That's okay. That's how this looks. That is not too bad. Okay, if this is how our base is, I could go with that. I will have to put a wall in here though. So instead of just that half wall, it'll be a full wall. Yeah, that's fine. Build. Walls. Come on, snap. There. Nope, wrong one. Delete that. Put one in there. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, but how much room do we have here on a half floor when it's all sealed in? And how do I want to arrange that with a half wall there or not? Oh, you know, that's something else we could consider is a balcony. Right? Boom. Go out another half floor. Because now that we're over, oh, we're not going to be over the teleporter exactly. Okay, well, I'm probably still going to want a half wall then. Even if I have the balcony, we would do something like, why am I using not build camera? That would also let us use a few less pieces. Like for here example, we could do there we go, something like that, right? We could have the whole balcony be like this. Except no, there's no real good way to get triangle pieces to meet in the middle. If you see what I mean, they don't snap to both sides. It's not a 90-degree triangle. It's a equilateral triangle, which is good when you want to do stuff like this, but not good when you want to do the opposite of that. And have it a wide angle to that middle there. Is there a way to do that? Not really, although what we could do is something like this. Let's get that other floor in. Okay, triangle. I would obviously get these, you know, angled the correct way. Just for that's sake, and then we could try to do one of these There we go. That's not going to be far enough. That's going to meet right at the line. Yeah, that doesn't help us at all. I need to do it here. I need to do it halfway in between there. Okay, so let's put a floor in. And then eyeball this? Can I even eyeball this? Will it let me put a floor on top of a floor without snapping? And how do we center it exactly, perfectly? Don't think we can do that. Nope, I've gone too far over now. There we go. And it's way up top. It's like an extra floor height. Okay, that didn't work. Well, the more you know. Delete that. Yeah, because I don't want it to snap here and just cover up the whole floor. I want it to be a floor. A half floor. Is there a way to do this? Nope, not that. Yeah, that's basically the exact place I need it to be. Okay, so let's go to small half wall. Get rid of... Wait, do I want to get rid of you? Or are you at the perfect height? You are at the perfect height. What I wanted to do was... that. Now I want to do a frontage. And there we go. Not bad. I am never going to get a balcony railing to meet in that middle there, and there will be a gap we could fall through, but let's see how that works actually. Maybe you won't be able to fall through. You will see a visual gap, but interestingly enough, we might not fall through that. And just to keep everything with the black iron there on top of the wood, we'll keep with that. All right, let's walk up there and take a gander at how that works. I think we're still missing a floor or two, so be careful. Yeah, we're gonna have to replace that floor or glitch another one in. You know what? I like that quite a bit. Can we put anything there to make us fall through? We don't fall through. Can we get anything in there though that's gonna look nice? We could put a tiny statue there. Yeah, you know what? Let's try that right now. Decoration. Adornments. I mean, we could put a pipe or anything in there we want, right? But let's do... We could do a fancy decoration too. We could do one of these. Do these shrink? They do. We can scale these. Put one of these in, right? Whoops. Do I have enough to build these? I can build 18 of these. Wow, nice. What do the statues look like there? Oh, that's perfect, actually. It's already a perfect height at the natural height. It's nice looking out over the portal. Fills in the gap nicely. Yeah, okay, we can increase the size maybe a little bit. It's nice when the statue of a traveler is bigger than travelers, right? Because this is tinier than us. Okay, let's try that again. Let's see how big we can get it in there. Because it might start red stating if we make it too big. And we don't want it to block too much of the view. We don't want it to be massive anyway, so that's fine if we can't get it huge, huge, huge. Okay, so centered is important because we're going to be enlarging it here. Okay. Nice and even with the edge of the, that should work. Maybe a little teeny bit, one step higher. Oh, what have I done? What did I do? I hit the wrong keys, that's for sure. Oh, okay, red state. Oh, no! Ah. There we go. That's about as big as we're going to get to make it. And hopefully I got the angle corrected there. Yeah, that covers it up fairly nicely. Melds in very well, I think. Let's get the light on it and go back into build camera mode and take a closer look. Yeah, that's nice. And it's about the height of an actual traveler, just raised up on the platform's height. Nice. Okay, perfect. That's good to know. So I've got a solution for this with a straight balcony on a curved centerpiece, which gives us a nice view of the portal still. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's one problem down. And a billion more to go. We got to like worry about stuff like decoration on the inside, where we're going to fit rooms and stuff, but this was like mostly just for me to get a good idea of how I wanted to do this. So we would get rid of that, for example. We could probably get rid of that floor there. Let's back out of adornments, go back to structures. Get rid of that, we'll put one in here, and then we would go, nope, like that. We failed. I hit the wrong button there. There we go. Something like that, right? And obviously get rid of that, and that, and that, and we could just put a floor in, snap it like that, and it won't let us snap one there, but we can always glitch one in there. Yeah, I'm liking that. Nope, missed the glitch. Okay, and we won't need these half pieces if we do one of these over there as well. Well, we have to succeed at the glitch though. There we go. Yeah, we would need a wall over here, right? Probably a glass one on the bottom floor. Something like this is what I'm thinking. I don't know how wide the house is going to be. We're going to have to figure that out later. Oh, hey, look at that. I didn't notice that either. This half wall has the same problem as it's got steel instead of iron. Interesting. I like that we can merge these into those walls. That's cool. Adds a bit of texture. Not exactly what I'm going for on this build, but we'll see if it fits or not. It is a wooden house that I'm trying to build. And then the entrance to this floor would be... no, it would probably be these as well. Rotate it around. Door on the outside edge. And then we would have glass again. And will it let us put it? It will. And can we squeak by there or not? We can. It's very, very tight, but that's maybe not the point, is to stand behind the statue, sort of, just to get a view of the portal, right? Something to consider. The glass, again, helps a lot, keeping it look open from both floors, and light, well lit without actual lights. I will have power at the base, but I didn't draw it over to this test base here, so we can't put any actual lighting in. I could put candelabra blooms in for lighting, which actually sort of fits the theme of an ocean base, so maybe we don't want a statue of a traveler there. Although the big round base will probably get in the way. We probably do want a statue. I'm gonna go with the statue, I think. And definitely with a balcony. I'm very much liking this idea here in the middle. I think it works out pretty well. I knew there would be a way to get a floor a half piece out. I'm going to have to watch the video back to remember how I did that, though, because I can already not remember how that works at all. Yeah. All right, wow. I think we've got a pretty good start on what I'm going to be doing on Permadeath. I'm not going to come back probably here to do a tour of this R&D base, but I probably will do a bit more R&D on this build here. We'll come back to the Permadeath base and see how that's going at some point. And yeah, we'll probably do a tour of some bases on this build at some point, because there's some cool stuff I want to check out, stuff I have not seen since Origins dropped, because a lot of the bases, this is almost sort of when I abandoned this save. I was doing not R&D on this save, this was a new save just to build new bases on, and a lot of my favorite planets got ruined and I never came back. So we could take a we could take a peek next time I come back to this save. But until then, everyone, have a good time.